Good afternoon, students. Let us we may see controllable cost and non-controllable cost. Revenue sources and expenses are critical components of company profitability. Two expense types are controllable costs and non-controllable costs. Controllable costs are the costs which can be influenced by the action of a specified member of the undertaking. They are incurred in a particular responsibility centers, can be influenced by the action of the executive heading that responsibility center. For example, direct labor cost, direct material cost, direct expenses controllable by the shop level management, whereas uncontrollable costs are the cost which cannot be influenced by the action of a specified member of the undertaking. For example, a foreman in charge of a tool room can only control costs pertaining to the same department and the matters which come directly under his control, not the cost apportioned to other department. The expenditure which is controllable by an individual may be uncontrollable by another individual. Business owners as well as managers should differentiate between controllable and non-controllable costs for efficient management and cost monitoring. First one is meaning-wise difference. Controllable cost is an expense that can be increased or decreased based on a particular business decision, whereas uncontrollable cost is a cost that cannot be increased or decreased based on a business decision. Second thing, time span. While controllable cost can be altered in the short run, whereas uncontrollable cost can be altered in the long run. Then third one is types of cost. Variable cost, incremental cost and stepped fixed cost are types of controllable cost. Fixed cost is an uncontrollable cost in nature. Then last one is decision making authority. Managers with higher decision making authority can control cost, whereas many costs are uncontrollable when decision making authority is low. Generally, the reporting levels in the internal management fall into three broad categories. They are top level, middle level and low level managements. They need different kinds of reports depending upon the nature of functions they do. The top management is primarily concerned with the policy formulation, planning and organizing. Hence, their function is to evolve proper plans, to carry out proper delegation of authority to subordinates with a view to obtaining an effective and efficient utilization of resources and to promote appropriate development schemes. For the purpose, they should rather be supplied with information in summary form covering all aspects of operating performance together with a comparison of actual with budgeted performance. Generally, the top management should receive the following reports at different intervals: quarterly statements on production cost, machine and labor utilization, quarterly cash flow statement and quarterly income statement and balance sheet are received from board of directors. Monthly abstract of receipts and payments and monthly cash flow statements are received from finance director. Production cost statement, department wise machine and labor utilization statements and material scrap statements, overhead cost and production statements. All these statements are to be presented production director on a monthly basis. Sales director is to receive the following reports on monthly basis: reports on orders received, orders executed and orders kept pending division wise, reports on selling and distribution cost division wise, reports on credit collections, balances and bad debts division wise. Then next one is middle level management. The departmental managers such as production, sales, etc. are concerned with the execution of plans formulated by top management. They act mainly as coordinating executives to administer policies, direct operating supervisors and evaluate their performance. Hence, the reports submitted to them should enable to exercise these functions more effectively. They may require reports at shorter intervals, say weekly and fortnightly basis. For example, the works manager requires weekly reports on idle time, idle capacity, scrap production cost, quantity produced, etc. The sales manager needs fortnightly reports on budgeted and actual sales, credit collections, orders booked, executed and pending in product wise and area wise. Third thing is low level management. Foremen, supervisors, etc. constitute this level of management. They are interested in reports which will apprise them of progress of jobs under their control. Some of these reports are almost in the form of a scrap of paper having no proper format. They may need reports on daily and weekly basis.